What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a great day. And today is going to be my official Blu-ray haul for the month of September of 2022. Now, this is going to be a much shorter one because I'm trying to save money right now and I was buying way too many Blu-rays before. So I have a much smaller list of Blu-rays for you guys. But some movies you guys are probably going to see, and also a few seasons of TV that you guys are going to see that I think you guys might be like, oh, wow, he bought that, or he's been watching this. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting for you guys. And also, I have a couple of horror pack movies that I got, and I no longer have horror pack after this because I had to cancel it because it was a little bit too much money for me to spend. So, overall, you guys, I think you guys are going to be pretty excited to see what I got for you guys here. So let's get started. We're gonna start with the only season of TV that I actually got this month, except for you know what actually. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Okay, so I have got Game of Thrones season 8. This is actually I've been watching Game of Thrones lately for the last 6 months or so, I believe, and I finally finished it not too long ago. And I gotta say, very good show. Very good show. I might do a ranking of all the seasons of Game of Thrones in the future. If you guys want me to do that, please comment below if you want that. I may not be able to do an individual review of each season because that's going to take way too long, and also I'd have to go back to the whole show, and I just finished it, and yeah. But overall, very good show. I liked half of the season, and the other half I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I was actually pretty mixed on this final season, and overall disappointed with what happened, but overall, very good show, not gonna lie. So yeah, the season 8 of Game of Thrones. And I just realized I picked the wrong one. Hold on a second. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Okay, we got season 1 of 24, my favorite TV show of all time, on Blu-ray. Yeah, this was interesting because if you look at the back, you see it's all in Japanese. Like, how is that even possible? See, yeah. So, if you guys have been following for a while, favorite TV show of all time, I still have yet to review seasons 8 and Live Another Day and maybe Legacy, and then I'll do a ranking of each season later on. And I'm considering dedicating more of my channel to this show. But, funny story with this show. If you heard about it, if you're wondering, Wyatt, how'd you get the Blu-ray? How'd you get the Blu-ray for this? And I'm like, okay, to get the Blu-rays, you can only find seasons 7, 8, and 9 in America. But seasons 1 through 6 and Redemption are only available on Blu-ray in Japan. But it's weird because it's in Japan, but it says region. Oh, come on, focus. Focus. See where my finger is? Won't focus. Never mind. But it's region A, which means it only plays in America. So it's like they only make it in Japan, but it's specifically for the U.S. So very, very weird and very strange. But I will say, I love this show to death, and it's favorite of all time. And I was a little bit disappointed at the fact that they couldn't, that they have not made it specifically, that they not have it. They don't make it in America, which is very sad. But overall, I am happy that I'm able to afford it. But these are not cheap. These are not cheap by any means. Like I paid like $75 for this, and that's crazy. So yeah, so therefore now I have the first 2 seasons on Blu-ray. So we got that. VHS 94. I am a big fan of the VHS franchise. I really enjoyed VHS, although 1 or 2 of the shorts in there are a little bit slow for me. VHS 2 I think is much better. There's no part of that one that's slow. And VHS Viral, I hate Viral. And when I saw this, I thought, okay, because I thought after Viral they weren't gonna make another one. And I was like, oh man, we're not going to get any more because this one's so bad. Now we're stuck with just 2. But finally they greenlit this, and let me tell you, I was actually very happy that they announced this because I will say, the shorts in here are better, and I'm still debating whether or not this is better than VHS 2 because this is a damn good follow-up to that. And like I will say, one of the shorts in here, the third one specifically, is my favorite short out of the entire franchise so far. And I know they're bringing another one called VHS 99 next month. So very excited for that. So, okay. Toy Story 4. Yep. For a little bit, this was my favorite Toy Story. Then I realized Toy Story 3 is my favorite, actually. But I'm trying to finish up this franchise. I'm trying to collect more of these, so I need to get the first 3 films later on. Maybe I'll get those in October or later on in the year. But yeah, this is a great Toy Story film. A lot of people have issues with it. How the first one was a perfect ending and this one kind of felt forced. But in reality, I think the ending really works for this film because I love Toy Story. This was, for those of you who may not know, Toy Story was the first movie I ever watched. The original was the first movie I ever watched in my life. I was 3 years old, fell in love with it, and it's been a big favorite of mine ever since. So yeah, looking forward to collecting more of these. And yes, I've seen all 4 of them. I love the first one. The second one is my least favorite, but I still love it. I think it's great. Toy Story 3, to me, yes, that was the perfect ending, but this one, it feels good to have the characters back. And if they ever make a 5th one, I'll be curious, because I'm wondering how can they make another one just as good, or if not better than this one. So Toy Story 4 for you guys. Okay, here we go. The Matrix Resurrections. I just saw this a couple days ago, and I gotta say, from what I saw, because I haven't even finished this yet, so I'm gonna finish it, but I watched 40 minutes of this movie, and I gotta tell you, I am. This is gonna probably piss a lot of you off, but it's my opinion. I actually think this might be the worst Matrix movie because it was way too cheesy and way too weird. And the whole idea of, like, maybe it gets explained later on, but the fact that Neo is still alive, which if you haven't seen Revolutions, then maybe I just spoiled it for you with the fact that, like, how is he still alive, as well as Trinity. Maybe it gets explained later, but from what I saw, this movie was just a little bit too weird. And the fact that they brought back one of the Wachowskis, I was like, this has to be great. And to be honest, I prefer the original trilogy overall than this one. So a little bit of a disappointment, but I will finish it soon. So, and I'll give you guys my overall thoughts later. Maybe I'll do a ranking of all 4 Matrix movies. So, yep. Okay, so this is the last movie. Then I'll show you my horror pack exclusives that I have, and then I'll show you a collection that I got, and then that'll be the end of the video. We got Arachnophobia. I love this. I haven't watched this in years. I saw it a couple years ago, and yeah, it's basically a very family-friendly movie, horror film about spiders, and I think it's a really good film, especially with Jeff Daniels. I really like him. I think he's very funny, and when he does comedic roles like Dumb and Dumber and this, I think he's great, but when he does stuff like The Martian, he plays very serious and smart roles, he amazes me every single time. So I really enjoy this film. It's been a while since I've seen it, so who knows, maybe I'll still, who knows, like, maybe if I watch it later on, we'll find out if I really like it or not. So I'll definitely be watching this in October. So yeah. Okay, and now we got the 3 horror pack exclusives that I got. And these are 3 of the 4 films that I got this month. One of them I am choosing not to keep, which I'm going to show you guys this right now because this pissed me off. Okay. One of the horror packs is Pet Sematary, the original and the remake. But here's the problem. It's just the first one. So they freaking lied to you. Yeah. That pissed me off. So I'm not keeping that. I'm going to sell that one. Okay, so I got I'm excited to see this one. Crabs. Yeah, literally this is like Crabs is totally stupid in the most clever, brilliant way, and I'm like, okay, I have to see this cuz this feels like a B movie, like a B shark movie. But except it's with crabs. So you know what? I'm curious to see how this goes. I'm curious. I'm very curious, and every time I look at the cover, it puts a smile on my face, and I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna really like this one. So there's crabs for you. We got Paranormal Activity 2. Paranormal Activity 2. I enjoy the first 3 films quite a bit. Love the first one. Really enjoy this one, and 3 is actually my favorite. 4 is bad. Really don't like it. The marked ones I have quite a bit of fun with, and the Ghost Dimension was terrible. I have not seen yet Next of Kin yet, but I haven't heard good things about that one. But the first 3 films I love, so I need to get 1 and 3. Then this trilogy will be complete for me. But yeah, very good film. And finally, the horror pack exclusive number 75 is the Winter Hunger. Yeah, this one's kind of like about a virus that's happening in what is it, Alaska? Doesn't quite say, but you know, there's a virus going around in a snowy part of the world, and I guess it could be relevant to COVID-19, maybe because of what's going on. So yeah, very excited to check this one out. But the previous horror packs exclusives that I've gotten have not been the best. too cheaply made, and they're a little bit too weird. Although Dark Tales of Channel X, which is literally like right there, yep, where my finger is, that's a good movie. That's a good one. And for the final one that I got, this is the collection that I got, and I know a lot of people are going to either cheer because I finally have it, or be shocked that I've never seen these movies yet, but I will be watching them soon. We got the complete Harry Potter collection. Yep, I have never, when I was growing up, I was never a fan of fantasy movies or collections or anything like that. Like, I avoided Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter my whole life because I didn't think I was gonna get into it. So I avoided it my whole childhood, and then for the most recent years, I got interested in Lord of the Rings, which you can see up here, right there. Love that. Love Lord of the Rings. And I thought, you know what? If children are able to understand this and get into it, then maybe I can. So I bought the whole collection. It's all 8 movies in one case. And now I'm pretty excited to check this out because we'll see if I really like Harry Potter. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to like it and understand it. So, yep, that's my collection. So, guys, that was my entire Blu-ray haul for the month of September. So yeah, a lot less movies than I got last time. So yep, we got all these movies right here, not including this one because 24 season 2 that was purchased last month. So we got all these movies right here, including TV show. So yep. So guys, thank you very much for watching this video with me, and I will have more videos up for you pretty soon, and I do plan on continuing my 24 review series. I need to review Season 8, Live Another Day, and maybe Legacy. I'm still debating on that one. Then I'll do a ranking of all of them for you guys in the near future. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Look forward to more videos very soon, and I will see you guys next time.